What's up, guys? Good evening. Happy Saturday. Welcome back to another episode of the Hot Toys Veteran. It's number 20 tonight. Thank you guys for being here. But we have a good show tonight. A lot of releases, some announcements of third-party stuff, some news. But let me start off with introducing my panel. First, my buddy, my pal, my ugly wingman, DLo.
Hey, what's going on?
Thank you for being here.
DLo on a Saturday, baby. Let's go.
He got fired, so he's here tonight. And also back by popular demand, my buddy Austin. What's going on, my friend?
Hey guys, thanks for having me back, man.
So, what's going on with you guys? Any good news? Any new stuff? Anything going on with you guys?
Man, I'm just ready to finally get my shipment from Sideshow, man, from that Black Friday deal. I got a Scout Trooper and I got Pennywise on the way, so Tuesday should be a good day for me.
I love that Pennywise too.
Yeah, man. I mean, listen, I've been eyeing the Pennywise in the BST groups for months now, and I just like every time I think I'm going to pull the trigger, I don't know, someone beats me to it. The deal's too good to be true. I was like, when Sideshow put it up for that price, brand new, I was like, done. Okay,
with
fine, I'll buy something. Oh, absolutely. No, of course.
Yeah. No, because people.
It was good. No, you don't get a Scout Trooper without a bike. That's almost like a 1/6 crime. I don't think you can do that. That doesn't make any sense to me there. This is actually going to be Scout Trooper bike number 2 for me. So I always think you should always have those in pairs. This is going to be.
They display so nice. I love those bikes.
I can't wait. I'm excited. What was that?
I think you're
wrong.
Oh my. Who taught this man how to do this? And why am I stuck on the show for 2 hours now? Unbelievable.
Oh my God! Stop making a big deal because you're always
wrong.
All right, everybody in the chat. Anytime Fabs uses
let me see who's in the chat tonight. We have William. William, what's going on? Echo. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Echo. Something happened with Echo? I don't know. Maybe he got an Echo? 16 Junkie, what's going on, my friend?
Echoing?
Yeah, no, I don't. But he put that message up at 6:46, so I don't. Something must have happened with an Echo. Bobby Wright, what's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Jables, I got it. Thank you so much. I sent you a video, and yours is going out on Monday. So thank you very much for that. Shout out to Jables for the hookup. Thule, my friend, what's going on? Thank you for being here tonight. Mike, what's up, guys? What's good with you, my friend? Thank you for being here tonight. DLo, see?
Listen, after what he just popped up on the screen, it might be round 2 for this shit.
They already know you're a gangster.
Wrong.
I fucking hate you.
Oh man, bad boy for life. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Let's go, brothers. Go and break on the ham. Yep. Yes, sir. We got some good news. Well, definitely some news. I don't know if it's good or bad, but we'll see. We'll see. I will let you guys decide. Thule, let's see. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here.
Hey, Thule.
Thule always here. Superhero displays. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Knights of the Display. Yeah, that's Austin.
I'm trying to get on your guys' level.
Oh man. William says you were late. I was it was 6:46. Oh man. Yes, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. All right, so let's start off right away with the first release that we got, which is, I have a few things to point out about this release specifically, but we're gonna start with you guys in the chat. So this was finally out a few days ago. Obviously, last time I was on Tuesday. It came out after that, so I couldn't speak on it. So we're here tonight to talk about it. So I want to start with you, DLo, and how do you feel about this piece?
I love it. I really love this piece here. I think this is probably one of the coolest Iron Man pieces we've had in a while, just because it's such a unique one. I mean, because it's like the what if, Captain America thing going on there. But I just love the color scheme and the size of this bad boy. This thing is so cool. Like, I have so many friends that are served in the military, and I just feel like that would be like an awesome display piece for them personally. For me, I don't know if it fits my personal collection, but I can see this being like a awesome piece in so many collectors' rooms right now that it's just like, I think this is going to be one of those pieces that at some point could potentially, and I hate to use the word, possible grail. This is a possible grail right here. I like this one a lot. This has really knocked this one out the park.
See, it's funny. It's funny that you mentioned, the word not grail, but when you said, belongs in people's collections. Because I'm going to talk about specifically what you just said. So first, let me go to Austin. Austin, what do you think about this piece?
Yeah, I mean, DLo kind of summed up the first two things that came to mind when I saw this. It's the size of it. So with it being a really big piece, that it just enhances the shelf presence of it, which is one of my favorite things. The second, just it's unique. I like that it looks different than any other of the Iron Man figures that we got. I like it. I do. I don't know if I'm completely sold on like the animated sculpt look of it yet. But just like DLo said, I think this is going to be one of those pieces that is going to get scooped up. Grail, yeah, we'll for sure see how it all turns out. But it seems to be very popular. I've seen just overwhelmingly good comments from majority of the community on it, and I'm kind of in the same boat. I love it.
Jable says, Hydra Stomper is so cool looking. Reminds me of Iron Giant in a way. Yeah, it does a little bit. Especially this picture here. When he's holding him, he's like carrying him a little bit. Or is it? Not that one. He's like, not that one. Where is it? I just saw it. This one right here. Reminds me of the Iron Giant a little bit. But the one thing I was going to bring up, it kind of looks like him. It reminds me of him too. So it's funny he says that. But one thing I was gonna bring up was the size of this piece, and I understand. We have pieces this big. I don't know compared to, for example, an Ironmonger. I don't know if it's going to be the same size or bigger. What do you guys think about 1/6 scale collector, strictly 1/6 scale? Because anybody, there are plenty of people collecting, 6 scale and statues, so they don't really care about how big or how small a figure is, because obviously if you're collecting statues, you have the room for whatever. But for collectors who are strictly collecting 1/6 scale, what do you guys think about Hot Toys making huge pieces like this for people's collections? Specifically 1/6 scale collectors.
Well, I think when it comes to like your particular question, I don't think Hot Toys ever cared, if I'm being honest about it there.
Right.
I mean, there's been so many examples of pieces that, don't fit the typical collector's space, a la the DTOFs. You have to upgrade to Billy cases and all these other IKEA pieces that we found ways to convert to our display, rooms and stuff like that. But I mean, you know what? I think timing wise for something like this, collectors have gotten very savvy. They've done modifications to the DTOFs to make these types of things fit. And like you said, I don't think it's a concern that most collectors have nowadays. They think they kind of understand that it's going to be a bigger piece. It's going to need a little bit more real estate. And at the end of the day, if this is something that they really want in their collection, they're going to find a way to display it.
Yeah, no, exactly. But my point was not obviously not in Hot Toys' eyes. I'm talking about the collector. You know what I mean? Like, Hot Toys are going to make what they're going to make regardless. But I'm saying, as a 1/6 scale collector, getting pieces like these, are they going to say, you know what, it's a cool piece, let me get it? Or are they going to say, you know what, this is way too big, it's out of scale for a 1/6, for my 1/6 collection. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I meant.
I don't think that'd be the deciding factor for a lot of them. I think the deciding factor is just going to be the cost more than anything.
Yeah, agreed.
Mm-hmm. Right? Because this is one of those pieces, it has to be scaled this way. Right. I've seen only such good comments. If they were to downsize it just to ensure that it fits like on a floating shelf or a DTOF in a particular way. I think it'd just be more negative backlash than anything.
Yep.
I like the shelf presence. I'm one of those people that, I like the statues.
Yeah,
I love everything else. Bigger the better for a lot of this, honestly.
Yeah, no, I like the piece. I like the size. Size doesn't ever affect me. Like I said, it's not the first time that they've made pieces as big. It's not the last time they're gonna make pieces as big. So I was just wondering, your opinion, and in the chat too. Let me know if you're a 1/6 scale, strictly 1/6 scale collector, and whether you like this piece or not. Whether if are you getting it or not, or are you maybe not getting it due to the size of it? Maybe you don't have the room, but you really like it. Or you're gonna get it and you don't have the room and you're gonna figure out where to put it. So let us know in the chat. Bad Boy for Life says would look great next to Hulkbuster, the first one next to the second one.
I wonder how they scale next to each other.
Does anybody know how big this is? Because I have no idea. Does anybody? Is it the height of a Hulkbuster?
I really let's look it up. Let's find out.
Yeah, I haven't looked it up. I don't.
I'll tell you this: whoever posts the first side-by-side comparison of it, that picture is going to go viral.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm waiting to get this thing, but I didn't finish paying for it yet. So, but I'm definitely getting this. Like I said, I'm getting the whole What If line, especially that T'Challa, that Star-Lord T'Challa. That's going to be beautiful. Superhero says, how come you don't have a super chat option? I want to. Oh, thanks, my friend. I appreciate it. Not yet. I need to. I haven't reached the 4,000 viewed hours yet. I think I'm about at 3,000 at this point. So once I hit 4,000, then I'm allowed to apply for the monetization. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll let you guys know when that happens, so I can, so you guys could make me rich. Imagine.
He's so transparent, folks.
I appreciate it. Thank you for asking. What'd you say, DLo?
All right. I say he's so transparent, isn't he, folks?
Wrong.
Every time he does that, y'all
so,
drink.
Oh man. The Thor.
Right, so
yeah,
the
how
Hydra
tall
Stomper, hold on, is 22 inches tall.
22.
Let's see here.
He's a big boy. 2 feet.
Yeah, he's a big boy. Let's see here.
Cool. See how tall the Hulkbuster is. Jay was great pull. Eric, my friend, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Nice panel tonight. Thank you, sir. This is a comfort. Yeah, this thing's gonna look nice. That massive. I want to put it next to the Ironmonger too. I want to see what they look like together. It's around 22 inches, I think. Yeah, Bobby Ray is helping you out.
Got it. Thanks, Bobby Ray.
No, this thing is beautiful, and it's cool too. The fact that
it is 1 inch taller than the Hulkbuster.
What?
1 inch taller.
I guess I didn't realize how big this piece was.
That's insane. Hulkbuster is a little bit small. Yes, look at that. Oh my god, I didn't think it was that big. I thought it was gonna be like an Ironmonger. You know what I mean? Because when I see this, that's what it reminds me of. An Ironmonger. Holy crap! I had no idea. That's gonna be insane.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming so the whole Steve Rogers figure fits inside.
Yep.
So that's all hollow in there, I'm assuming.
Most likely.
That's crazy. That Captain Carter looks amazing.
Sell it separately though? Is that even an option?
It's either you get the
Hydra Stomper,
or you get the double pack. It's either or. You can't get Steve alone.
All right, well, so that's good. So if folks don't want to have the figure and the Hydra Stomper, they have the option there. And somebody who wants both, they got both there. So that's nice.
Right. That's crazy though. Look at this thing. Oh, look at that. You got the gantry.
It's a Photoshop gantry, but yeah, it's a gantry there.
No, but that's cool though. Look at that. No, of course it's Photoshop. I'm not saying you get a gantry, but look at that thing. Why are you always
Wrong?
So
made me say nothing.
I didn't say that.
He's drunk.
No,
Saturday, he's drunk with power.
Look at that. He's drunk with power. Look at this. Look at this head sculpt. Look how nice that is. I love this.
An acquired taste. I'm going to be
So-
honest with you. That is an acquired
so
taste.
I'm gonna ask you guys something because I may be, I don't know, I may be in the minority of this one. I'm not 100% sold on like Captain Carter and Steve yet, just because of sculpt, and I know it fits like the animation style,
Of course.
and
that's all it is.
everybody else seems to love it. My question is, the Star Wars, Clone Wars ones like Obi-Wan and Anakin, those got a lot of backlash because of that same style. Why do you think more people are okay with this versus the Star Wars ones?
Well, number one, who made Anakin and Obi-Wan was Sideshow.
Sideshow.
Number two, it's a different look, 100%. What Marvel did with this animated series was not what Star Wars did with that one. So I feel like the Anakin and Obi-Wan figures are more boxy, are meant to be more boxy. So you cannot compare these two whatsoever. They're two completely different looks. Yes, they're both animated, but they're nowhere near the same at all. Like these figures and these characters on the show were smooth.
Yeah.
On the Clone Wars, they're not smooth. They're boxy figures. You know what I mean? They got these really distinct like angles around their faces and stuff like that. So it's not the same at all. So these are a billion times better than the Star Wars figures. So that's what that's what people like them more. You know what I mean? And the show was really good too.
Oh yeah, fair points. Yeah, the only thing I didn't like about the Sideshow ones were just the price point. Man,
Yeah, it's so high.
$300 for those.
Nothing Sideshow is worth what they charge. Nothing.
Yeah.
Period. Jable says that's a huge B. Alvin J, what's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Superhero says, I love this and I'm comfortable with the size. I don't buy much giant stuff. There's a big whatever. I gotcha. Yeah, a lot of people don't like size, don't like the size, or they didn't like, but I know whoever got this was very, very, they were very excited. As soon as the series came out, they knew that the figures were coming out. So they were just waiting for these things. Thule says Steve is strapped behind this Hydra Stomper. Superhero said, I don't know what that. There's the emojis that didn't come out. Why does that happen?
User.
I like Hot Toys figures for the realism. Yep. Even though the cartoon figures look good, just not. Yeah, exactly. They do look good. They look. I can't wait to get them. I can't wait to get this.
I agree with that comment though. I mean, that's the thing though. They look good, but like that's just not my style. That's just not my style.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, especially look at Captain Peggy, for example. All right, so anybody who's seen Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness already knows where I'm going with this here. I would like her in her actual
as a real
form.
Yeah,
I'd be more apt
to
buy that figure.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? I mean, I know people don't like people like kind of going against the material. Like, say, for example, when we started getting Hot Toys Clone Wars and we got like a Tamara Morrison Captain Rex head sculpt and stuff like that, people were kind of on the fence about it, but I think we've all kind of adjusted to it, But, for me, I think I purchase Hot Toys for realism, not necessarily for this cartoon style. So as much as these are nice, if I were to dabble, I would simply grab the Hydra Stomper and I would probably skip out on Peggy and Steve. I would actually prefer to pair this Hydra Stomper with maybe like the Captain America First Avenger right next to him there. I think that would be a nice, cool look if you had like his old World War II or World War I, I forget which one he was in, like style look there. I think that would be a nice look to pair those two together. Me personally, if I was to go do that.
So it was World War II, but also I'm really curious is the customization that people are going to do with this Hydra Stomper once they get it in. Because people are going to go through, blackwash it, do all these sorts of awesome customs that float around everywhere. I'm excited to see that.
Yeah. Somebody will turn it metallic. Somebody will turn it red. Like an actual Iron Man.
The one negative I will say about this here is I think it's too clean. I'd like to see a little bit more weather damage, some battle damage on this more.
There's plenty. You don't see a lot of it. There's a lot.
I don't think it's enough. I still feel like it's very clean.
No, you know
There's
what
some
it is.
scuff and all that. I want more.
Yeah, you don't see it because from far away you really can't tell. Look how smooth it looked here, but look how it looks from close. It's completely beat up close. Look at that. So I think that's what it is, and I think that the color makes it look very clean as well. What Six Junkie says to me, this is like a diorama piece. Will go. Yeah, that's a good idea.
There you go.
That's a really good idea. Yeah, this is like a very very ancient like Mark I Iron Man. You know what I mean? This is cool. No, I can't wait for this piece. This piece is really really nice. Can you imagine? Can you guys imagine if they would have if I'm gonna ask the chat and you guys too. Would you have gotten a little bit more excited about this piece if it was diecast?
I don't think it's a deal breaker, to be honest with you. Like,
Maybe
not at
'cause I
this
don't
scale.
have-
Like,
Sorry, Gio. I didn't mean to
I didn't mean
interrupt
to cut you off. No, my bad, dude. You go.
You're good. Yeah, I don't know if that'd be a deal breaker for me. Maybe because I don't have. I think I maybe have one piece as diecast. Maybe because I don't have enough of it to actually know like the quality of that versus like the plastic. Not a deal breaker for me at all.
And this piece
One
is gonna be
Six Junkie
super
did
heavy,
say something. 1/6 Junkie, they did mention having the World War II bike next to this. That'd be a cool look.
Oh,
There you
that'd be
go.
nice.
That is nice.
Superhero says, I love this style as it looks like the show, but I would still prefer a Peggy. Yeah. She looked really good in the movie as Captain
Carter.
Carter. One suggestion can add some capsules too. The rescue, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, the rescue look would be an awesome look.
Yeah, he saw when I posted my bike, so now he wants it. He wants to use it. Unreal, Bobby Ray.
Yeah, but answer your diecast question. I mean, honestly, most of these bigger pieces like the Hulkbuster 1 and 2, they don't have that much diecast to begin with. So I don't think it's a deal breaker. Not at that height.
No, but I understand. I'm not saying it should be, but I'm saying the reason I asked the question is because a lot of people really, now that we're getting, more and more diecast, there's a lot of always, oh, it should have been diecast. Oh, it should have been diecast. But, diecast price would have been, price and a half. You know what I mean? So that's why I asked if to you guys or in the chat as well, it would have made a difference, with the piece in general, not necessarily thinking about the price, because obviously it's going to be more expensive and it's already a pricey piece. But what I'm saying is, if you knew that it was diecast, would that have, maybe swayed your wanting to get it more than, just regular as it is?
I think if it was 1/6 Junkie kind of said it best. I mean, he said straight up that it's going to be a diorama piece for him if this was his, and that would probably be how I would display mine as well too. It would be in the back and kind of accenting the other figures I have in front of it. So for me, no.
Oh, look, guys, I think William's having a raffle with the Hydra. Let us know the details about the raffle, William. I'm in. If you're doing a raffle with it, I'm in. I'll take
$5 a spot, 20 spots.
20 spots. Thank you. Yes. I'll take 5.
I'll buy the rest.
Superhero says, I agree, not a deal breaker, as like the Thor points out. Agree, but yeah. Yep. Very true. Very, very true. No, I'm very excited for this piece. I can't wait to get it. I can only imagine how big this box is going to be. Oh my God. It doesn't really show that it comes with a lot of accessories, which, I mean, I don't know. This base is the Mando base. Mando and the Blurg base. So I don't know if that comes with it. Trying to see what else would be. This backpack, I'm assuming, is probably either detached or, permanently stuck on there. So it's going to be already, hooked up when you take it out of the box. It looks like it would be, though. These guns, I'm assuming they're just stuck on there. They don't come apart. See these guns here. It looks like a walking tank. That's what it makes me think of.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm kind of going for.
How Fab, just like you mentioned, I'll be excited to see how people actually display this now.
Yeah,
that'll be another exciting thing to see kind of float around to see what people end up doing. Because if you put it in the DTOFs, you're gonna have to take off one of the shelves to have it fit.
No, this thing is beautiful. Yeah, and that's one thing I mean, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess, but her body, look at the arms, not that she's supposed to be like jacked up or muscular or anything, but just very, very thin. You know what I mean? And again, it's very accurate to what they're trying to do. I'm not saying that they're wrong, but like, what are they using under here? You know what I mean? Are they using an Ahsoka body? Are they using, you know what I mean? Like, what are they using under here? You could see
using the Bo-Katan.
They could have. Look at the knee.
One.
Look at the knee gap in here. Look at the Look how it's shaped. It's like shoehorse shape here. And then look where it splits here. There's a gap right in here. So what body are they using? It's probably some, something that, like you said, maybe the Bo-Katan body. Because it's very, very thin. I noticed that as soon as I saw the pictures of her, I was like, oh, man. Let's see. Yeah, so no, I can't wait for this piece. This piece is a really good one. All right, so next up, we got the release of this beast. This thing is beautiful. This is what your Moon Knight is going to look like. This exact, white. All of that white you see, that's Moon Knight right there. Any of you guys ordering this in the chat or on the panel?
I'm not going to pre-order it, but it definitely does look elegant. Like it's a nice piece. I'm not going to pre-order it, but if I can get a good deal once it actually comes around, then yeah, I'll probably pull the trigger.
Do you guys know
I scooped up the regular one?
The WandaVision?
Yeah, I scooped up the regular Vision instead.
I'd rather have the regular.
Do you guys know the customizer LED light toy?
Never heard of him or her.
No.
So this guy literally puts LED lights in every single Hot Toy. He already customized this one, and he's got an LED right in here, and his eyes already light up. This thing looks amazing. I should have gotten the picture. Actually, I could probably find the pictures. The thing looks beautiful already. Look at that thing. So nice. Such a classy piece.
Do you think it's going to
I do appreciate they broke up some of the white, though. No, I think that was done intentionally. I know where you're going with that, Austin. I was just going to make a comment about that. It's an off-white yellow there.
Yeah.
I think it's going to stay fine. I think that's going to be fine. I think that was done intentionally just to break up all the white in the suit.
Too much white.
So, yeah, but I think it's going to be fine.
It depends. If you're going to have it around a lot of dust, there's a huge chance it's going to yellow. Because the dust is what yellows it. You know what I mean? The dust settling on it is what turns it yellow. So
yeah, that or direct sunlight.
Yeah, but see how it doesn't look so white all the time. It's like a yellowish tint to it. It's more of a bone color than a white color. You know what I mean? Like his whole head and neck and chest is all white, and then this is like a yellowish. But it's such a classy piece. Look at that. It comes with the uniform.
Whoever gets it, it's definitely going to stand out. However they pair it, it's going to stand out.
Mine shipped already, so I can't wait for it.
Yeah, the best thing I can say about this figure is it's future-proof for now, as far as like what they plan on doing with Vision going forward, like in the MCU. If you continue to be, if you continue to collect the MCU moving forward, this is how he's going to look unless they decide to change it back for some kind of crazy reason. I think whoever decides to get this figure, if you were to get it, just out of just liking the way it looks, I think you're going to be safe and not have to worry about getting another Vision in the future. That's just me, because they don't do very, very many of him.
Isn't there a season 2 coming of WandaVision?
No. But I'm hearing that he's supposed to get his own show. He may be showing up in Iron Wars, the War Machine one. He's going to be popping up. So, it's going to be one of those things where, we didn't get him for Civil War. We didn't get him for Infinity War. And a lot of people were looking for him around that time. So, I would say, if you wanted to get this figure, it would be safe because that's probably how he's going to look for the time being.
For a while, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I did hear that he was going to appear somewhere else. If you guys in the chat maybe know or heard where he's going to be next, but I did hear that that he's going to appear somewhere else. That's why I thought it was actually no, there is going to be a season 2. I just saw the what do you call it? The poster of the WandaVision, and it's actually Wanda. Yeah, it's actually Wanda and Vision's face behind her. Actually, let me see if I can find it real
Can there be a season 2 with how Doctor Strange 2 was left off?
No, they already confirmed. Elizabeth Olsen already confirmed there's no part 2 for it there. It's going to be Armored Wars. He's going to show up in. That's the War Machine TV show that they're doing. So he's going to be in that one there.
Because I just saw something and I was like, oh wow! I was like, is that a season 2? This image here? It was supposed to be.
Is it possible for you to use a Donald Trump thing on yourself right now?
Wait. I'm just showing you what I saw. This thing right here. Look, this picture here is what I saw, and it said season 2. So that's what I'm asking. I'm not saying it's happening.
It looks like the freaking Terminator, bro. It's such a Photoshop picture you got in front of you there.
It looks like the Terminator because that's Vision under her face. That's what it looks like.
Press the wrong button. Press the wrong button right now. No, press the wrong button, dude.
No. I'm telling you. Well, I didn't say it's happening. I'm asking. See? You
did. You said it was happening, man. You're like, no, it's part 2.
No, because I remember that I did see that picture. But again, I don't know if it's happening. I don't know. But you guys let me know if you did hear something. If not, then DLo's always wrong. So let's see. All right, so I hope it happens though, because that'll be amazing. Amazing. All right, so let's see. So we have this guy. We got the unicorn. Anybody excited about that unicorn? Because the Vision didn't come with anything.
That sucks. He didn't come with anything.
Yeah, just hands. That's it. Look at that. I can't wait for this thing. This thing is so nice. So nice. All right, so now we have an announcement, guys. We have an announcement by Present Toys. Okay. I don't know if you guys saw this. And let me see. Fabs need to stop. Look, yeah, I'm telling you, they come up, and I don't know if it's true or not. I would hope that it's true. That's why I talk about it, because I don't go and research if it's true or not. I see a poster, I'm like, oh, that looks like it's true. So I just hope that it's true. I hope this is season 2 because the show is good and this Vision is amazing. So Present Toys gave us this update. I don't know if you guys saw this. So apparently, I don't know if it was complaints. I don't know if they got, backlash from the pictures, from the prototype pictures of the scissor hands that they're making. But apparently, according to this, we are getting a new head sculpt. So I pulled up what they showed us, and I don't know if you guys can see the difference. I mean, this one looks a little bit better and more like the original, the movie. But this here is what they showed us to begin with. So is anybody excited or happy or don't care that they're giving us an update on this head sculpt?
I think it's a good thing. Because, I mean, that was probably the biggest critique that I saw. Because, granted, it's going to happen. Art Figures released theirs, and then right after Present Toys released the promos of theirs. It was bound to happen. People were going to favor one over the other. Whether people actually end up ordering from Present Toys or not, I think it's a good thing that they're actually listening to some of the feedback and trying to make it a bit more appealing. I like this promo picture better than the other one. It just seems so Afro-y, the hair, super soft expressions on that one. Yeah, I like this. I like this more. I don't think it's as good as the Art Figures one though.
No, it's not. It's definitely not. And I think they fixed the hair up a little bit too. If you notice, like the hair's not. It actually looks like something here, and here's just a poof.
Do you think though with the new pictures they released, with it still being rooted, do you think that's them styling it, or do you think that was just a computer generated promo picture with the hair that way?
Well, this
That's
is
possible.
probably this is the image of Johnny Depp, and then they just put, as you can see, their face on top of it,
Yeah,
which is
that's
why
true.
they're able to
Oh,
give you
okay.
the one side and the one side. You know what I mean?
Okay, that
This
makes
is
sense.
their way of showing you that they're updating it. Because look, if you look at them, look, this looks super fake right here. This is not their figure. This is just
you're right.
the 3D, the
Okay.
3D.
Yeah, I didn't catch that. I'm glad you explained it.
Yeah, so it's just, again, even if you look at, and that's why they give it to you in black and white. If it was ready, they would have given it to you in color. You know what I mean? This is just that 3D rendering that they do before they get into doing the actual molding of the head sculpt or whatever it is that they need to do, whatever the process is. But this is just to show you that they're going to try to make it more like like what it looks like in the movie.
Regardless,
It's a very sad
positive
clown
thing.
face on him.
Sad clown.
Very sad clown face. Yeah, sad clown.
William says House of Darkness is the next witch, but no. Oh, okay. So is that good? House of Darkness is what, another series? Is that what he means? Oh, that's right, with the woman. What's her name?
Agnes.
Yes,
Agatha.
yes.
Agnes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Agatha.
Agatha. Yes. I know I did hear that. Thank you, William. You're for the first time you're not
Wrong.
So, let's see. Superhero says, I'm going to buy 10. Yeah, that'd be. Can you imagine being able to get like all the looks of from the movie? That'd be nice. There's multiple. There's not just these two with the pants and the. I think he's isn't he dressed differently in a couple scenes?
Yeah, you know what's cool about this movie though? Not to get off subject, but the house that they shot in is actually about 45 minutes away from where I live.
Which house?
The beginning of the movie?
The house that the family that welcomes them in when they meet
Oh,
him.
really? I thought it was a fake town.
Yeah, it's 40. No, it's some town called Lutz out in Florida, 45 minutes away from here. I've actually seen the house. Wow. It's pretty cool.
Oh, because when you watch a movie, all the houses look kind of the same. So I thought it was like a made up town. I
thought so too until I found out that little fact there. So I checked it out. I was like, yeah, it's the real deal.
That's
also, since this is a Tim Burton, movie, little shout out. I don't know if you guys saw Wednesday on Netflix. It was great.
I'm actually getting into it now. I started watching the first 2 episodes. I like it.
Right?
I like it.
Man, I went in with pretty low expectations. As I try and typically do, not to get myself kind of built up for it. I wasn't expecting a whole lot. Jeez, it was good. Really good.
Well, no spoilers for anybody else who's in the middle watching it, though. Like, we can't speak spoilers, though. Just for in case anybody in the comments there. But, yeah, I agree with you. It's a good show.
No, I did hear it was good. I heard it was good today.
She crushed it as Wednesday. They changed some things, but it fits this so well. It fits the story that they're going with so well. DLo, once you finish it, let me know your thoughts.
Oh, for sure, bro.
Commander Green, Harold, what's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here tonight. We got Hector in the house. What's going on, my friend? Do we really need Agatha? Do we really need an Agatha show? I don't know, but I guess I want to continue, the story of Wanda without having to give you a season 2, I guess. I don't know. Which is, what do you think, William? Tell us what you think about that. The house is real? Guess so.
Mm-hmm.
Mike says they need an armorized scissor hands. That might be. Oh, that'd be cool. I would buy. I would definitely buy. Or a venomized scissor hands. Good to hear Wednesday's good. Yeah, no, I did hear that today too. But I'm probably not gonna watch it at all. I don't get into stuff like that. But the person who told me was like, oh, show's great. And apparently, when the actress talks about like her experience during filming the show, she says she doesn't remember like a bunch of it. So the person who told me was like, oh, it's probably some MK Ultra stuff going on. So I was like, here we go. So I don't know because I didn't watch any of it, but apparently that's what the actress said on an interview. So that's kind of creepy. And then so look at the difference. I mean, you can see the difference, and hopefully it'll translate to the final product because it is a big difference.
Well, kind of regardless too, it's just kind of great that they're acknowledging some of the feedback. I mean, that's a plus because you probably won't get that from Hot Toys or any other bigger company.
Well, Hot Toys has done it, but I think that it's more shocking coming from a third party company like this.
Yeah,
and I think the reason why is because it's such an iconic character, and I think that they noticed how much hype it got from when they teased it or when they announced it.
Do you think they would have done this if Art Figures didn't release a figure coming out too?
I don't think so. I think the reason the reason they're doing this is because a lot of people, or even maybe themselves, they noticed that the Art Figures Edward Scissorhands is better than theirs. So to make it at least compete, more decently, because they could have just said, you know what, it doesn't matter. We're giving people the second outfit, and that's just their way of selling it, like they could get ours just to get the second outfit that Art Figures is not going to give them. But the fact that they're doing this and they're making theirs better, it shows that they care about what they do, and they're not just throwing garbage at us and here you go. So it's a good thing.
So you know what? This is why I said in the beginning when InArt came out and announcing that they're doing 6 scale figures, competition breeds fair market prices or better quality.
Yep.
So
Hector says
we win as collectors. We win.
Today's my birthday.
Babs, just to co-sign on there real quick, dude. Like, I agree with what you just said, man, 110%. And what it is more than anything else, as far as whether the art one still turns out to be better or this one it turns out to knock that one off its socks there, I think it sends a clear message that President Toys is here to play, and they're not messing around in this game at all. Like they've been getting a lot of good buzz from the community for quite a few figures, and I think they're taking that and they wanna reach that next level. So
they've had some
I don't know if that means
hype recently.
Yeah, I don't know if that means like they want to get into the license game at some point, or they just want to be in the competition levels like a So-So Toys or Toys Era kind of status. But you don't make a move like this unless you want to make sure you're a big player in this game.
Yes, exactly. And I don't think they're looking to get licensed because they're not that type of company. And I'm going to tell you why I don't think that. I don't think they're looking to get licensed because just the mask figure alone, the head sculpt was amazing, but that body they use, complete garbage. And if they were taking the product more seriously, like to a level of, we got to give them fire, like So-So Toys, we got to give them fire for them to take us more seriously. I think they would start using better quality bodies just as a standard. But because they're not, yes, the head sculpt's great, the accessories are great, the materials are not better than any other company. They're just very basic accessories and materials. But the fact that they're going out of their way to tell us, listen, we're updating the head sculpt, again, it's a big deal because they want us to take them seriously, and they want to let us know that we're not, again, like I said earlier, they're not here to give us just crap, to throw at us and hope that we buy. They want to give us product that we're happy to buy. You know what I mean? So I think that's where they're headed with that. Hector says, today's my birthday and I challenged myself to get the cheapest deals on figure. Today I got 3 Man of Steel figures. Oh, look at that. Happy birthday, my friend.
Happy birthday. That's a hell of a deal.
That is insane.
Happy birthday. Are you selling them? Right there.
Are you selling them for $250?
That Jor-El figure is pretty great. He's been slept on for a long time.
Wait, so all 3 Man of Steel. So he got Superman, he got Zod, and what else?
Jor-El.
Oh, Jor-El.
That would have to be a 3, yeah.
Yep. Oh, those are good. That Zod is amazing. Still right now, that suit, beautiful suit.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday, my friend. Jay will say that was Steel.
He also got it at a good time too, because once Man of Steel 2 actually comes out, those are gonna go up.
Yeah, people are, and that's that's the one good thing to a certain extent about Hot Toys is if there's always a sequel or a prequel, people will always try to, man, I really want that now, So it'll get the market going with older figures. Again, to a certain extent, not that they're going to blow up and not a Man of Steel. And even though the Man of Steel figure is one of the best Supermans still right now, just all around. So when that happens, when these movies happen, it makes people want to go back, for some. Like, I don't think anybody's going to go back for Jor-El or Zod, but definitely Superman, and it'll get the market going with those a little bit. And, you as if you're a person trying to get rid of those figures, especially on eBay, you'll be able to, to get a decent deal or just get them, period.
I'll tell you this, guys. I've been in the minority of this for a long time. I think Man of Steel is a damn near flawless movie. So, putting that out there.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll take it.
I was about to back you up. I was about to back you up, Austin. I was like, no, it's really good, Austin. And
the movie. I don't have any problems with the movie at all. I was just kidding. It was just perfect to do that. But the movies. I love that movie. A lot of people didn't like it. I don't know why.
A lot of people did not like it.
Yeah,
a lot of people did not.
I don't have any issues with that movie whatsoever.
Better on the second or third viewing.
Yeah. Present Toys head sculpts are starting to. Yeah, no, like I said, that mask figure, perfect head sculpt. I'll give that head sculpt a 9 out of 10. Again, the body was trash. I wish they stepped it up with that, but everything else was perfectly fine. The Michael from was the Michael Corleone from the Godfather. That was his name. The actor.
Michael Corleone, you said?
Yeah, the Michael figure. Al Pacino. The Al Pacino figure.
Yeah,
that figure is beautiful. Is it Present Toys who made that? No, that's Daft Toys. Is it Daft Toys?
That's Daft Toys.
Oh, that's Daft Toys. See, I'm confusing now. So the mask figure, again, a 9 out of 10. But yeah, Daft Toys is a completely different world. Let me see. Hector says those people were wrong. Those people were
wrong.
He set you up. That was good.
The movie was dope. Yeah, no, I liked it. I liked that movie a lot. I don't have any, and even now you watch that movie, you're like, wow, it like really sucks you in. You know what I mean? It really gets you in there. Like there's no boring time. There's no like, let me fast forward it. Like the whole movie just gets you really hooked into watching it. Al Pacino, yes, and even the Robert De Niro figure from Daft Toys is very good. But again, it's the wrong company anyway. So next we have something that DLo is very sad about, and I hope we can make him a little bit happier about. So this was just announced today. He recently just purchased the whole kit in blue. This one right here, but now he wants to get the jacket, the long coat, but you have to get. Is this what it is? You got to get the whole thing, right?
No, so they either sell this complete set here, or they do sell the trench coat. But from what I'm seeing is the price of it is $75 for the coat alone.
Yeah, but isn't this like $79 the whole kit? I thought I saw.
I looked at. Well, the whole kit I think is like $1 something for this whole kit.
Oh, okay,
here,
okay. So I was looking at the jacket alone there because I did see like $70-something dollars.
The one I bought, the blue suit set there, yeah, that one there, that was $90 alone. So you throw that all together, that's over $165.
That's almost like a figure.
I don't even have suits that much. You know what I mean? My suits don't cost that much.
No, that's crazy.
JC Penney deal, bro.
The suit is beautiful. The suit is beautiful, but again, this is why I don't bother with these things. Like, I mean, again, not that I don't ever, because I have the one from BVS when he has the sleeve rolled up with the same blue outfit. I have that suit.
I had that one.
So I like these suits a lot. It's not that I never get them, so it's not like I have anything bad to say about them. But when they get pricey like that, it's like, I don't think so. I don't need it that bad. And
I just think this is kind of ripoff because mine just came out less than a month ago, and then suddenly the jacket's available, and it's like way expensive if you want it separately. I mean, it's borderline like insulting, to be honest with you. It should have came with it in the first place, in my opinion.
You think they did it on purpose, or you think they just added it? Because somebody
take a look at this here. 125 for this kit here, the one that you have on the screen right now. So the coat separately is 75 right now. Just if you want the trench coat,
you'll be paying like 160. You'll be paying like 160 for the whole
right? Because I already paid $90 for the suit kit that I got already. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like at that point, that's a ripoff. I would buy this one if I had the option now. But
I think, like, why do you want the coat? Like, I think it looks super, super beautiful just without the coat. Like, it looks super sharp.
It looks good too. But like, there's a specific like promo photo when they were like showing Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne for the first time, and this is the exact image, not the one with the purple suit and all that. I wanted just for just kind of create that authentic look to the character, because he does wear it like this. And for me, it's just like, I just want, like, I have my Michael Keaton from my Batman Returns 2-pack, right, with the tuxedo. I got the Christian Bale set up with the Daft Toys kit there, right? I think that's for, I want to say it's for the Dark Knight or Dark Knight Returns, whatever that's for. And I wanted like this representation of Bruce Wayne as well too, because I feel like this kind of speaks to me the most, saying like, this is the fancy Playboy billionaire that Ben Affleck is playing, So all I need is a stupid trench coat, man. I was like, this is perfect, because I always like this particular style compared to all of his other looks. So when they finally made it, I was like, I jumped on it immediately. Now it's just like, wait, you didn't give me my trench coat, so now I got to pay $75 out of pocket just to get this? That's a ripoff.
But why don't you get it in black then? And isn't this how he went to pick up the Flash wearing this?
Yes, but the look that I like is from BVS.
See, like,
that's from Justice League,
right? Yeah. When he went
my suit's from the BVS, the blue one.
Yeah,
I like that one a lot.
So you don't want the black one, DLo?
Nah, I'm good. Too basic for me. See, that's stylish Bruce Wayne right there. That's billionaire.
That's super sharp.
Bruce Wayne right there. Yeah.
Billionaire, playboy, philanthropist.
I've been waiting.
No, I stopped short because I didn't want that comparison.
Superhero says, I've been waiting and hoping another Batfleck edition comes scarce. Yeah, these things are going to be, once they sell out, you better believe they're going to go up for super high on eBay. Just wait.
Especially it always happens. Back.
It always happens. It always happens. I got the Daft Toy one. That's enough for me. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see what you got. Yeah, that's a good one, too. The Total Film magazine cover in the movie during the... Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, no, that's... I think this looks super, super classy. Super classy. This thing is awesome.
I mean, it looks good. I mean, if you don't have a Bruce Wayne setup yet, this would be a nice one, though, either way. Because it is top quality. I'm like, don't get me wrong. Like, the Topo set is probably the best one I've seen released, and that includes the Daft Toys one. Sorry, whoever said Daft Toys on that one there, but this is the best one, hands down.
No, look at the tailoring. This is like freaking tailor made.
No, it's super good.
No, I saw yours, and look in the pictures too. It looks exactly the same as it does in hand. The thing is super sharp. It looks like a mannequin, not even a 6-go figure. You know what I mean? Look at that thing. See, I don't know. I mean, it looks cool, but I don't even have a Ben Affleck head sculpt or anything like that. Besides, like I said, the one from BVS, and to go buy another one, and I don't know. It doesn't. It's not for me.
Bruce Wayne is just as important as Batman. So, like, to me, this is always gonna be a big deal.
No, yeah, but it's not. It's not like I don't have one. You know what I mean? Like I don't have a Bruce Wayne from Justice League, but I have it from BVS. I have a Clark Kent from BVS and from Justice League. But you're
Yep.
right, I don't have a Bruce Wayne, so maybe at some point I'll decide to jump on that. But I gotta. That's another thing. Who makes the best head sculpt for that? Like the better one that looks. Which one did you get?
I just used the one that came with my Justice League Batman. I mean, he's a little bit young on the face, but I feel like that captures
Oh,
Ben
you use
Affleck the
that one.
best.
Gotcha.
Yeah, everybody else looks like customized head sculpts. Kind of look like either he's a mannequin, like
They
this
don't
one
look
looks like
right.
here,
Yeah, they
or
don't look right.
there's always something off about everyone who makes one there. You know, either they make them really old or just like really, I don't know, just waxy.
They look cheap. That's
But
why I
they're
don't
not.
like them. Yeah, no, I mean like cheap. Like they look like they're not. They don't spend enough time working on them. They just look like they're very soft. There's no like scruffiness on the beard. Here it's very, very light. But like I feel like he had more than this. You know what I mean? Like a little bit darker. But you customized,
Yeah.
didn't you customize a what do you call it? Who was it that customized? A John Wick. The beard, remember? Somebody made it darker.
Oh, that's to be determined. Yeah, but I got something like that brewing to myself. So,
No, but somebody already
but
did it. Who the hell did it? I forgot who did it. They were like, oh,
there's a couple people have done it.
yeah, I saw. They were like, oh no, I colored it in a little bit darker. So who the hell was it? I thought it was you.
There's so many customizers for that. No,
Yeah,
it wasn't me.
I'm talking
I haven't
about
touched one
somebody.
yet.
I'm talking about somebody on the stream was like, oh, was it oh,
Could have been.
it,
Could have been
Graham.
him.
No, it was Graham. It was Graham.
Oh yeah, Graham said that he did it. That's
Yeah,
true.
Graham did it. Shout out to Graham. Feel better, my friend. Let's see. Superhero says Joker bank robber. Joker bank robber. This actually might be this Clark. Oh, okay. Yeah, that could be.
That's true too.
Oh man. And then for you guys who like, let me know in the chat if you guys like musicians as figures, because Blitzway is showing us their prototype. Let me move you guys out of the way. Their prototype head sculpt. Look at these things. They look
great.
amazing.
Not for me, but they look amazing for sure.
Anybody in the chat excited for these? Getting the figure. This thing. At first I thought it was like, because I don't know if you guys know that they're doing a 1/6 and a quarter scale, and the heads look really big for these hands. And I'm like, is this a quarter scale? But no, it's the 6 scale heads. These
look super clean. I'm getting this one. Like when we first talked about the first time we put it up on one of these streams here, I was like, I don't pre-order much anymore, but this is like I'm gonna actually I don't think I've pre-ordered anything in maybe like over a year, maybe a year and a half now. I haven't pre-ordered anything, but this year I want this trigger because I just know it's gonna be a little bit more limited, a little bit more exclusive, and this harkens back to young DLo when parents didn't understand, but in the 90s, and I had a lot of flannel.
Hector says, I want this Cobain, but the price is currently, no, it's expensive.
What is the price on that?
So Kid has it for about $405, and I forget who else was $355 or $360 or something like that. Like it's a huge difference. I mean, you will get it from Kid Chen faster, because as soon as it comes out, he gets them before anybody in the US. So if you get it from Kit, you're going to be paying, for the fact that you're getting it before anybody, but you're paying that extra, $45-$50.
But he includes the shipping in his price, doesn't he?
Right. So it's 405 shipped. Yeah.
So yeah, it's 405 shipped. So
yeah, but these companies, well, the price that I saw was, I think, $365 shipped as well, if I'm not mistaken.
I'll send me the link.
Yeah, I don't remember where I saw it. I don't remember where it was, but I'll look for it. Alvin J says this looks good, but not being enough fan. Oh, okay. Yeah, this I think it depends. Like a lot of people, don't even know who he is. Um, not that he's not popular or anything, but a lot of people don't know. Like I didn't know who he was until I want to say like high school, like junior senior year in high school, and only because the high school that I went to, there was a lot of if you call them hippies and a lot of people into this kind of music. I never was. I grew up listening to the middle school that I went to was more blacks and Hispanics, so I was all about rap, reggaeton, stuff like that. So I never knew about any rock, any of that music whatsoever. And then when I switched high schools, I switched middle schools and I graduated that middle school, and then I went to that high school. All these people played guitars. They all played instruments. My middle school, prior to that, nobody that I knew played instruments. Um, people were really big into music. A lot of pot smoking. So yeah, no, that was the
What's that?
that was the culture. So so I didn't know about any of this music at all. And then when I started hearing it, um, I was like, wow, like this is cool stuff. Like, and I actually got into the music. Pink Floyd. I would have never known who Pink Floyd is if it wasn't for that school. Um, Steppenwolf. My favorite song is Magic Carpet Ride. I would have never heard of music like the Beatles, never, Rolling Stones, ever. So I didn't get into any of this music until I was like older. And again, because of the people I was around, not because of me. It's just I would hear a song that they would play. For example, the first time I heard Steppenwolf's Magic Carpet Ride, and I'll never forget it because I was in an art class and the art teacher was like, "Oh, if you guys would like to bring your own music, I'll play it for you. Bring a CD or whatever it was at the time. I don't think it was tape. I think it was CD. So, bring your CD and we'll play. Everybody gets to bring a CD and we'll play for the day, but whatever while you draw or paint or whatever it was that we were doing." And I remember one of my friends. He puts, he gives it to her. She puts it in, and that was one of the songs that played. And as soon as I heard, I just loved the way it sounded. It started like a helicopter. I thought it was a helicopter, and it's just, I guess, him playing the guitar in the beginning, and just like I'll never forget that. Like right now, talking about it, I'm remembering the first time I heard that song, and I have it on my iPod right now. I play it on my computer all the time. Same thing with Pink Floyd. I heard Pink Floyd in that same art class. So stuff like that, like I would have never been into that stuff myself, me listening to those radio stations whatsoever, just because it was not something that I was around.
I just imagine you putting on eyeliner and like growing out your bangs after hearing that. I picture you just like whatever.
Emo,
going
going full blown emo.
Yeah, just going full blown emo after that.
Another group that like I would have never ever listened to, Blink 182. Blink 182 was.
What's wrong with Blink 182? Everybody likes Blink 182.
No, but that's the thing. I would have never heard about it just because that's not, I didn't grow up around anybody listening to that type of music. People love that punk rock where I graduated high school from. Like they loved it, loved it. Prior to that high school, I had never heard of Blink 182. I didn't know who they were. So that's my point. So I remember somebody was playing. I forget what song it was, and I was like, what the hell? I was like, this is cool. So stuff like that, like that's how I got into all this music, just by listening to it in high school, never before that. So I don't know, like a lot of these musicians, like I don't really know much about them. I know the music, but I don't know any personal like history of them of theirs because of the fact that like I got into their stuff like really, really late.
Right. Well, I mean, Kurt Cobain's an icon, and they did Jimi Hendrix already at Blitzway. I think I mentioned last time, too, I'll just say it again to my point. Like, I just really love that they're going down this line through musicians. I hope they continue to do this. I think this is a very underdeveloped side of the community and products wise, where we don't get enough of things outside of comic book heroes and that kind of thing. I would love to see more musicians be made. I got a couple that I would personally like to be made, but Kurt Cobain's an icon in the 90s. Unfortunately, he passed away under unfortunate circumstances. So obviously it's kind of grown his legacy over time. So I think for the diehard fans, this is a must buy for sure. Anybody else, who maybe heard the theme song during the Batman movie this year, I mean, probably skip out on it. But for everybody else who's like a big Kurt Cobain fan, this is a must buy. I'm going to buy it for me. I don't care about the price on this one.
Yeah, this isn't something I'll personally buy, but as a person who loves seeing variety and just seeing other companies create the smaller niche outside of what DLo said, outside of Marvel, outside of Star Wars, I love seeing the stuff, even though it may not be something I'll buy. I still like seeing it because it's rabbit holes that other people absolutely want in their collection and that they want produced. So yeah, I'm excited to see it. I hope they do more.
One, Jable says, born and raised in Seattle area, love Nirvana, but I'm not paying that price. Yeah, another band. That just reminded me, Sublime. Sublime was a band that like I would have never heard of ever, and they have a bunch of amazing songs, like amazing. So Nirvana was, again, Sublime. There was what was the other one? Oh my God, what the hell was the other one? Pearl Jam. Again, I didn't grow up around any of this. None of this. I learned all of this, like, again, 10th, 11th, 12th grade in high school. So being able to get these figures, as a collector, to me, I think is, very, very special. So let's see what, hold on. There you go. Hector says, it's the guy who sings the song from the Batman. Sing. Damn it. Oh, man. Superhero says, I have the clothes for the getting back flags, bodies. See, the body. Yeah, go ahead.
I got you, buddy. So the body I use for mine is the BD002. That is, I found it on eBay. It's like the tall narrow body is what they call it. Just because Affleck's a little tall, he's like a 6'5" kind of guy. So I got the tallest body I can find. So it's really skinny, but once you start putting on the layers, it works perfectly.
What brand?
It's not a brand. I just found it on eBay. It's called the BD. So
boy
dog.
It's
002.
The narrow shoulder body.
Yep. Let's make sure you get the tall one.
Put it in the chat just so he has it. BD. Type it in. Jable says grunge was so popular here in the 90s. The hip hop station was. Oh, see, I don't remember. Grunge, I don't remember that name.
That's the name of the genre.
Yeah, I did. Long Island, Alvin. Long Island. But I went to
Never would have been able to guess that.
I went to a middle school that, like I said, was predominantly, Black and Spanish. And then the town over was mostly white. Like maybe out of the whole school, maybe there were 5 to 7 Spanish families. And, and they all moved from that town where I came. So, it was like night and day when it came to the what do you call it? The types of people that were, from one school district to another right next to each other. Dark Side of the Moon is such a phenomenal album. See, I don't know what that is. Who sings that? Which one's that one?
Nothing.
Blink 182. Why are you making fun of me? Oh, because you're
wrong.
So yeah, Blink 182. I love Blink 182. he's puking. Ah, man. No, it's such a good band. I just like that fast pace, even the Ramones, some of the Ramones stuff is good. These sculpts are incredible. Yeah, they look really nice. Brandon, thank you for being here, my friend. Doesn't Blitzwell have a rep for having soft production sculpts? What do you mean soft production scope? What do you mean by soft production? Let me know what you mean.
I mean, I have a few products. I've never really got that vibe from them. I mean, I have the Fight Club 2-pack. I mean, I think it's a pretty solid one there, considering how
Does
old
it
it
mean
is now.
soft production as in like limited?
Because I know. Actually, funny you bring that up because I do have the Fight Club 2-pack, and I remember it was a huge issue when they showed us the prototype and the figures were that Brad Pitt head sculpt was insane. Both of them, they looked insane. And then when we got it, there was like literally no texture. There was no detail. It was like night and day. And I remember this clearly because it was like somebody had taken the promo pictures, in a nice dark room where you could see more detail, and then whoever took the in-hand photos, they had taken it with like a flash, like right on so you couldn't see anything. And then when we got them in here, when I got them, I was like, oh man, I was like, they look absolutely nothing like the promo. So maybe if that's what you mean, let me know, because that may be true. If that's what you mean by soft, then yes, there was no detail, there was no texture, there was no, the beard was very, very like minimal, like it was really, really bad. Not that they're horrible, just compared to the prototype, night and day. Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Foo Fighters. I remember Pumpkin, Soundgarden, Sublime. Yep, I remember. Pumpkins. I don't remember Smashing Pumpkins. Soundgarden. I don't really remember Soundgarden. Pink Floyd. Yeah, Pink Floyd. I remember. Andrew James. Thanks for being here. He left my group. Everybody. Andrew James left my group, and he has no idea if he did or not, but he left it. But he doesn't know if he did, but he left it. Unbelievable. Why are you so
wrong?
Unbelievable. Thanks for leaving my group, my friend. Superhero displays. What's up, Muscles? Oh, there you go. Saying hello to your bodybuilder over here.
Hey, Andrew.
It's like I am. Let's see. Hector says the detail are a lot more. Yes. 100% true, Hector. I remember that. And specifically, after DLo mentioned the Fight Club ones, 100%, really, really soft. Like, again, there was like the scruffiness of the beard wasn't there. Very smooth, no texture, 100%. Blitzway give us a reissue.
Yes.
I think they may.
Them or anybody else. I need a set.
No, I think they
seriously.
may, because they know that and it's not a company that does this all the time by any means, but I think that they were such a big hit that I think they'll make that money all over again, and I don't think it'll devalue the ones that are out already. You know what I mean? Again, that's my opinion. I don't. Is it going to devalue it? I don't know. Naturally you would think yes, but I think that if they make them again, I think they should make them limited, and I think they'll still sell out again. Andrews, Austin. I think they'll do. Yeah, I think so.
I want to do that.
I think so too.
Do part two.
They're doing the Mobile, the new Ecto one, the updated one, from the second movie, not from the second movie, from the last movie.
The reboot they just did.
The reboot, yeah. So I think that's a huge possibility, and I think a lot of people will be very happy because for example, I ordered the new Ecto one because I missed out on the first one because I didn't have the figure, so I was like, oh, who cares? I regret it so much right now. So I wish that, and again, the only reason why I didn't get the Ghostbusters is because, like I always tell you guys, I paid, everybody, oh, you're rich. I could not spend all that money, what they were worth, and all together. You could get them separately, but they were more expensive if you were getting them that way. And I wanted, slime and all that stuff. So, so I wanted the whole, the whole crew together, and nobody was offering a payment plan. And I was like, I can't afford this. So that's why I didn't get it. But if they would have had a payment plan, I would have had that one, the original Ecto one, getting the new Ecto one, and I would have. If they come out with the second set, I would have gotten the second set. But that's why I don't have it.
Yeah, that's something high on my list. I would absolutely want them or another company to do. I need a set. That and some turtles.
The turtles. I mean, I missed out on both sets too. But if anything, I would get the second set just to get Bebop and Rocksteady.
Rocksteady.
Yeah, just because I they came out like amazing. But I like the first set too because they're both different. They're not exactly the same. So I would love both sets, but I would rather the Ghostbusters before the Turtles. But apparently they're doing a new reboot of the Turtles, so hopefully that happens. Andrew Jim said it's like Hot Toys. Everyone wants the Dark Side, and I'm not sure whether. Yeah, no, I think that's coming at some point. You'll see, and it'll be branded, either Obi-Wan or Ahsoka. Remember, he's going to be in Ahsoka as well. So he's definitely coming. There's no way that that figure's not coming. Let's see what Hector's saying. Didn't they show photo of the ghost numbers too at a con? I didn't see any.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I didn't see any. If they did, I have no idea. I think they would have been all over the place if they did. Engineers is definitely coming though. They got to. It's not for me, but I'm sure. Yeah. Yep, it's coming. BBT has had the Ghostbusters Deluxe sale available for. Yeah, exactly. And that's where at the time when they came out, that's where I was ordering from some figures. Things that obviously Sideshow wasn't carrying, and I couldn't get the whole. I was like, nah, this is way too much to have all that money at once. That's why the payment plans have worked great for me, because I'm able to split, whether it's push a payment forward or skip 2 months of payments. So that's why I've been able to collect as much as I have because of that convenience. But it's not like I drop full price on figures like that. Absolutely not. There's no way. Let's see. I need the NECA quarters. Yeah, those are good. Everybody wants those. I feel like people underestimated those things, and then when they sold out, everybody wanted them because I think people saw them, but they didn't know what they were going to look like in hand. And then when people started like posting them, they were like, "Oh man!" and it was already too late.
You know what? That's actually something. Hey, Andrew, the fact that you said that, I literally just said this to a buddy today. I've been really tempted very recently to get the NECA quarter scale statues. Graham has them displayed in his collection. Last year or maybe 2 years ago, I thought I wanted to go down that rabbit hole, so I got a quarter scale foot soldier because it was the first thing I came across. And then I kind of just stopped once I got into 6 scale stuff. But I've now had that bug to want to actually get the turtles.
They're not statues though; they're figures.
Yeah.
Gable says, "I just want some Hot Toy." Oh yes, I think everybody does. I think Hot Toys from the animated series would be amazing.
In the meantime, go with So-So right now. Cross your fingers for them.
Yeah, those are good. Those are really good.
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles would be epic though. Yep. I want the turtle so bad. I'm gonna head out later, Moko. Moko. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Remember the group. 1-6 Evolution. Never leave again. And Hector says, I blame NECA's store exclusive practices. Hard to get them. Well, that's the thing. I think, NECA is very limited with their stuff. I think that it's a good thing as a company, because this is what we're looking for from Hot Toys. The only thing is that NECA has been around for many, many years, like many, many years. And for some reason, their quality still is very I'm not going to say cheap. No, it's not. It's not very cheap, but it's when you get NECA, you're getting a toy. You're getting a toy. You know what I mean? You're not. It's not by any means anywhere near close to a Hot Toys figure at all. And they have a reputation, I think, just as good as Hot Toys when it comes to experience and being around for for a long time. But for some reason, it's like, I think that they should eventually, go into more real life like stuff because they already have the name. You know what I mean? You hear NECA, you're not getting some crappy, figure. They're very well known in the toy community. So it's
you get your money's worth with NECA, and I think why the Turtles work so well with them, at least in my eyes. Whether it's the 7-inch ones or like the quarter scale ones, they look like the rubber suits that they had like in the early '90s movies. So I think they look spot on.
Yeah, no, they're good. I own NECA. Like I said, I got that.
Yeah.
I got
they're good for the price point. They're good for the price point.
Right. No, because again, they're
sure.
toys. They're toys. They're toys. You're getting a toy.
You know what I would love for NECA to do quarter scale though, like because they do it in other sizes now. Gargoyles.
Yeah.
You guys ever seen those?
Oh,
I would love one of those in quarter scale. That would be sick. I would buy it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Forget everything I said about realism. I would buy our cartoon gargoyle today.
Wait, what company makes those? I've seen some like
NECA does. NECA makes them.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I want them in quarter scale like the Turtles. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's been a long time since I've seen that show. Wow.
Right.
Okay.
I don't mind NECA's quality. It's just their exclusive deals of Walmart sucks small time.
You know what?
Yeah, that's true.
You know what?
They're good quality.
So I live in like Walmart country. So like here, like Walmart was founded here. So like we have really nice Walmarts. I think I got maybe I got every single release in multiples when I actually collected that scale. Just my stores here were flooded with those.
I always look at it as the opposite way. Like the big stores, there's tons of people to salvage everything up there. But I figure like in the small stores, maybe not as much quantity, but I think there would be less people looking for it at the same time as you. But that's just what I would have thought.
16 Junkie says those
looking it up right now.
Turtles are off. Yeah, so anybody who needs them, there you go. Thank you, Bobby Ray, for that. Hector says I've never seen a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie figure in the wild ever.
My next door neighbor actually has all of them, believe it or not. So anytime I get the urge to that I want to buy them, I just go to his house and just look at his and okay, I'll see you next week.
So one more announcement that was made for you So Toys lovers. So a lot of people got this Nightwing figure. This is, I'm assuming, a 2.0 as stated here. I never got the first one. I don't know anything about the first one, so I don't know how it was made because of the fact that Hot Toys teased theirs, and I'm only waiting for that one. I don't want to get this at all. Even though it looks good, the first one the one that was
the first one had a really good fan reception.
Yeah, it looks. I've seen pictures. It looks great. There's no, I'm not saying anything bad about it.
Yeah,
but I'm not getting it. I never got it because I'm waiting for Hot Toys, and I know 100% Hot Toys is going to drop that figure. One way or another, that figure is coming. So I'm going to wait for it no matter what. So this was just announced. Apparently, says here, head sculpt will do a significant upgrade of. New head sculpt, new haircut and eyes. Glance on the head sculpt will be adjusted and improved, so it's not rolling eyes. All armor will be using magnetic instead of Velcro tape, so that's cool.
That's big.
Yeah, that's a big deal, is right.
The color, right?
Huh?
In the color, isn't that the other thing?
Yeah, so it says the suit under the armor will be using new clothing material. Body type will be further adjusted and improved. The blue paint on the armor will change to metallic effect, so that's cool. The fighting stick will come with effect parts. So I guess the lightning, like the little lightning effects.
Yeah. So I think I saw another post that they did with the stick. It'll have that twirling effect, like he's actually twirling it, like the motion of it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Oh, like he's spinning them around. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. Hopefully, but again, even if this figure is figure of the year, I am not getting it because I want my Hot Toys figure. I already have literally all of them from the Arkham line this is the only one that's left, at least for now. Unless they come out with some of the from the new video game, the Arkham Knights. I think if they come out with those figures, I think a lot of people would buy them. That video game apparently is really good. So, yeah, I can't wait for that. And then right before we do our figure of the week segment, I got to show you guys real quick the raffle. These are some of the choices that you could get if you win. You know, we got 16 spots left, so it's got to fill. Getting 20 spots, you get as many spots as you want for 20 spots each. I added recently, a couple days ago, I added the WandaVision Vision and the White Vision as well. So those are two choices that are added. So if you're looking to get those, $20 could get you the figure you want. So again, I'm just showing you guys real quick. I try to show them every stream because it's stuck, you know, right before Christmas. I think, you know, it's perfect timing to win yourself a figure. But it's not moving at all. It's not moving at all. So here you go. Those are the choices. And let me see. 1 second. And then let's see for our last segment of the night. All right, so let's go first with Austin. Austin, what did you pick for tonight?
So I have a few figures in. I haven't opened up yet, but the one I did open up is we got a Inter Bay LeBron James.
Tell him the story. Please.
Okay, so a buddy in one of the Facebook groups posted that a website network, I think, I don't know, some website I've never heard of, that they had a sale for $50. This and a Shaq figure, which I got. And I was a bit skeptical with it, and some other people were very skeptical on it. So it took about 2 weeks to come in, and I monitored my bank account the entire time, just to make sure it wasn't a scam. And when I got the box in, I actually sent Fabs a message saying, hey, these actually came in. Then he was like, you need to open up that box, though, just to make sure it's not a knockoff, just make sure you actually got the figure and whatnot. And behold, it actually came through. So for $50, we got this. Now, I'm not a basketball fan, but the girlfriend is. So it's going to be a good addition to the collection.
No, they're great. They're great figures. Like I said, you know, the fact that it's $50, I would have never, ever thought that, you know, that was what do you call it? A possibility to get those figures at that price. I've had Enter Bay figures, and I've been around long enough where there have been posts like that. Oh, you know, they're you know, from China. You get you know, pop-ups of advertising. So, oh, you know, you get this for, and you still to this day. And when people would get them, you know, head sculpts were trash, the bodies were trash. You know, it was a completely different product than what was advertised. So that's why I was like, there's no way you're getting those. You know, Enterbay's not cheap. You know what I mean? They're not a cheap company whatsoever. So when you said that, I was like, he's going to get ripped off so bad. Man, was I
wrong.
Yeah, you know, the great thing is, too, you know, I was a bit worried about it, but, you know, Rachel actually bought LeBron James Inter Bay one, you know, pretty much the secondary retail price for it. So we actually had that one to compare to. So spot on. I love it.
No, it's crazy.
Great.
Jables says, what do you Jables, message me and I'll get you in. It's like I said, it's $20 a spot. You get as many spots as you want. There's 16 spots left. As soon as it fills, it runs immediately. I have all the, if you want to know how it runs, just go to my channel and just look for any of the raffles. I think I'm up to raffle number either 6 or 7. I do them live so you guys can see nothing's rigged. Everything's, you know, legit. But this one, for some reason, I don't know if it's because of the holidays. I don't know, but it's like super, super like dead. And I try to promote it every stream just so it could fill because it's taking way too long. And like I said, those were the figures you could choose from. Let me show you again real quick, just in case for those who missed it or just came in right now. So if you win, you could pick from any of these. It's winner's choice. So again, you could get 1 spot, 2 spots, 3 spots, 4 spots, whatever spots you want. You get to pick from any of these. Echoes included. Like I said, White Vision is included. The regular Vision from WandaVision is included. I just added those a couple days ago. Because the only reason why I added them was because the White Vision shipped already. So I was able to, now that I know I'm getting it, I added it right away. So these are your choices. There's third party in there. There's Hot Toys. So those were the choices. So yeah, message me and I'll get you in. I want to buy 8 spots, but yeah. Well, it's a higher chance of you winning with 8 spots than just 1. Is that the network exclusive? Is it, Austin?
Good question. I may have to get back to you on
I think
that.
the answer is yes. I think the answer is yes, man. Like I think he's asking where you got it.
Oh yeah,
the network. The network's the what? The website? Is that what that is?
Oh, okay, then yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I don't know about that. So yeah.
No, like I said, I wasn't familiar with the website or anything. So
DLo, what do we have for you tonight?
Okay, so I kind of owe you guys this one here because we forgot to show off our figures on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And the big conversation was about the Loki that was just announced and released officially after almost 3 years of waiting, and how everybody was upset about it. Just to update on that there, a lot more photos have been coming in, and the figure is looking beautiful. So I'm happy for everybody here that kind of is calming down and people are starting to realize it's going to be a hell of a figure, so you won't be sorry. But before we get ours in hand, I wanted to share with you my personal Loki here, my favorite here. So this is, as everybody can tell, this is the Thor Ragnarok Loki here. Again, Loki has a very interesting history with us collectors. We always tend to give him a lot more like grief when his figures come out. This one was no different, and a lot of people now really, really want this one here, and I don't blame it. It is absolutely stunning, and I like this here. I feel like, I'm going to get the next Loki as well, and I feel like I'll have the younger Loki, and I'll have the kind of modern-looking Loki here too, so I'll decide if I want to pick up the ones for the TV show later, but also just want to share the sweet pose here. I will. I'm getting into it. There you go. So, very famous scene from the movie, and a little trickery there. Can't see it from afar, but you can kind of see here. Let's see if I can get it.
Focus the camera. No, you can't do that.
I'm holding the figure with 2 hands.
Well, so, no, I'm saying
a little harder.
Well, take it off the base. Take it off the base. Hold it with 1 hand, and then you could adjust. You could adjust.
I ain't dropping my figure for you. No, it's good enough. People can see it. They can see it. No, listen. Unless it's a shirt. If my figure's in a shirt by Fab's Figures, then no.
Guys, look at the floating knives. That's like what I'm trying to get you guys to see. Look how like they're not attached to his hands whatsoever. How cool is that?
See that?
See, they're not on the hands at all.
Little posing trick for you guys here. So I took some basic wire, like the stuff you can kind of find like from little twisty wraps that you use in bread. Yeah, the twist ties in your bread. So pull that out, stuck it on the knives in the hand, on the wrist, presto bamo. Now you have floating knives for your display there. But
look, that's the DLo tip of the week.
Yeah.
There you go. Posing with Danny. There you go.
So when I saw that, I was like, oh man, I was like, that is insane. Because I had never seen anything like that. Like float. Like I thought when he showed them to me, I thought he had blue tack on the palm of the hand and he had just stuck them on, and I thought they were just stuck there. But then when he turned it a certain way, because he didn't mention anything, then I saw that it was kind of floating, and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, how's that not on the hand? So then he explained to me what he did, and I was like, that is insane. So, guys, you already know the trick. So he told you a little twist tie. You remove the little film that protects the little metal piece, and then you twist it on with the knife, and then you got floating. That's really cool. That's a great idea. And my figure for tonight, again, we forgot on Tuesday, so this is what I was planning on bringing for you guys. And instead of, I had brought 2 out, but I brought all 3 out this time, just so you guys could see. Again, because of the Loki, we're having a conversation about the Loki. So this is what I have for you guys. So first, this is my first custom. So I bought 3 of these, back then when they came out. So this is the first one. This is the Stuttgart's, version of him when he takes the eyeball out of the guy. So this was a custom that I made. As you can see, it's really crappy. Look at that tie. It doesn't even sit properly because, again, it's that old. And the thing about this figure is the scarf. The scarf is I bought the scarf just by itself on eBay. Years after I made the figure. So I want you guys to really take a look at the head sculpt because it's actually really good still to this day. Again, obviously he's changed over the years, but I had to get 3 of these so I could have that one. So that's one. Then I have the full God look. Again, same exact figure. But now it's with the helmet. See? So he looks completely different by just putting the helmet on. So I'm assuming that's going to happen with the new one as well. Same exact figure, just one has a helmet, and look how much different they look. Very, very different. And they're the exact same figure. And then how I'm going to display the new one from the Endgame movie is going to be like this. Because obviously that's how he appeared in the movie. So this is how I'm gonna have him with the handcuffs and the gag on his face. And again, beautiful outfit. The outfit is still, holding up. There's no flaking. There's no issues. And this is the type of material that you would get flaking on 100%. So here you go. Look at the hair. The hair looks really nice. Again, it's perfect for the helmet. Look at the back of the hair with the helmet. See, it's perfect. And again, as you can see, I put the cape on this one. I didn't put the cape on this one. So no cape. It's removable. And I don't know. I didn't really look into what they're doing with the cape on this new figure. But the one thing I want to point out to you guys is these. I don't know what they did, but these clips here. This is how you slide the cape in and out. It's got these inserts. See? So I don't know if this is how you used to. This is how you
do a Batman cape, right? That's how you do the Batman capes.
Exactly. That the same exact thing was the only way to get these things. Whether it was a Dark Knight cape or whatever it was just these weird clips that were not aesthetically nice to look at, but that was the only way to do it anyway. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what they're doing with this new figure and this Endgame figure specifically with the cape. Hopefully it's different. I don't know if they've updated the way to put the cape on. So I gotta fix this later. So so that's the one thing. And actually, I gotta play with it later. So that's why I wanted to show you guys, because we had a really long talk about the what do you call it? The whole Loki issue with the head sculpt, how it looked in the prototype, and then we got a completely different, completely different head as a final product. So so that's why it was. I wanted to bring that up, and again, we forgot on Tuesday, so that's why we figured let's do it tonight. And Austin, are you getting the new Loki or no?
Maybe. I'm not pre-ordering it or anything, but
Do you like how it looks at all or no?
oh no, it looks amazing. Yeah, I didn't understand all the criticism, and just like DLo said, I know there's been a lot of criticism for like Loki in general, but even all the ones that you guys showed, he looks great. Like I couldn't really nitpick any of those.
I think the issue was, the prototype was completely different than what we got. Like, I don't know. Did you look at the? Did you compare the pictures or no?
Well, are you talking about the one that looks like he just has a massive forehead?
So I'm gonna pull it up real quick just so you could see.
The answer is yeah. That's the one we looked at.
Yeah. So when I saw that, granted, sure, you take it off of just like that picture. I just assumed that was just not a very well done photo. Like a very that wasn't a photo that didn't accurately show what the sculpt looked like. Maybe because I'm not invested in the character or the figure itself. I just didn't care that much.
See what they did to the cape now? It's not those inserts anymore. It looks more professionally done. That looks really nice.
Definitely
but look,
an improvement.
Not a single picture without the helmet. That's what we were talking about on Tuesday. It was just all helmeted pictures. So what about the people who don't want to display with the helmet on? You know what I mean? Like, how come we didn't get any of those looks? So that's what we got into that day about this whole, this whole thing. See, they'll show him with the handcuffs. They won't show you the gag, and they won't show him without the helmet. So we thought they were hiding something, but then somebody posted in the group, that they had gotten it, and the figure looked great.
Mm-hmm. That's why I always preach when it comes to those like unofficial photos where the guy just came back from secret base and runs back to his 200 square foot apartment and to take the fastest photo he can of his entire life. Like, don't take that as the figure you're getting. That guy clearly was still huffing and puffing from climbing up this like 6 flights of stairs just to rush to send that photo because he wanted to be the first guy to send it. And it's the shittiest photo you're gonna use to decide if you want to buy a figure. Never fall for that, guys. Happens all the time. I mean, once I forget, I want to give credit to the channel member / the group member who posted it first right after the stream on Tuesday. I forget the person's name, but if you're here, drop your name now.
Prime time.
Was it prime time?
Yeah.
Yo, shout out for leaving that in because that solves like a 2.5 hour debates between me and Faz within like 10 seconds. And that I was right and he was wrong. Go ahead. Play for yourself.
Well,
play for yourself, Faz.
I didn't say anything. You said that it looked like it had been messed with. And again, I would have never, and I have never experienced somebody purposely messing with the thing. Not that I ever knew, at least. If they did, I never knew that, somebody messed with it. You brought it up. And I was like, in my head, I was like, I didn't say you were wrong. I just
something was off about that photo. Something was definitely off. It seemed like it was like, it looked honestly fake to me. But I mean, it's a real photo. Just the guy, like I said, huffing and puffing up the flight of stairs. I don't know, but it just as soon as you saw other people post theirs, it's a completely different figure than everybody was freaking out about. Yeah. A figure that people are starting to show us now from their own personal figure. I think it looks great. I mean, great. the head sculpt is okay as far as like I say this figure is 8 to maybe 8.5 with the head sculpt and the helmet on. I would be honest and say with the helmet off, it's probably closer to a 7. You know what I mean? Because it's not perfect. It's not a Yondu or something like that we all say like it's perfect. But I mean, it's not a Tony Stank and it's not an Ant-Man. I mean, I think that's fair.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's that bad. Jable says, I really want someone to make Bill Burr has to go. So I can, I think a third party at least will. I think a third party will at some point, if anything. I don't know about Hot Toys. I think they would have done it already if they were planning.
It'll come with a DX Mando.
DX Mando. Is that
DX Mando will come.
Harry Potter figure. Jay was Slytherin Loki. Oh my God. Yeah, so no, I'm just glad the figure came out, great. When I saw that balding look, I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, there is absolutely no way that, and then it made it even worse that these blogger pictures didn't show the hair at all. The head was covered it's covered in every picture, as you can see. So it's like, are they really like letting us know that there's something wrong with the hair? Because look, not a single picture without the helmet on. Not one. Even with the handcuffs on, still, he's got his helmet on, which, again, wasn't the scene in the movie. He didn't have his helmet on. He had the gag on.
It definitely made him look guilty. It made him look guilty for sure.
Right. So it's like, oh, man, like, what the hell's going on?
But you know what, though? This plays in my case here, because these photos were released, and then, I don't know, maybe like a couple hours later, that first photo without the helmet came out. So it could have been somebody just kind of like, you know, messing with everybody. You know, oh, mine's terrible. Look at this. And he's got 6 foreheads and no hair. Like,
6 foreheads.
You know?
No, but I'm telling you, that was scary because, again, not only was it completely different than the prototype.
It was scary.
No, it was scary to me. It was scary to me because you know, like I said, it's completely.
I was having palpitations over here.
No, it was completely different than the prototype. Number one, and number two, it was like, all right, now it looks nothing like the prototype, and now the hair's balding. You know, it's missing paint. It looks like they half-assed it and you know, they rushed it, yet it was delayed, so it didn't make any sense to me. And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, this is not okay. But then when Brandon Primetime Reviews put his pictures up, which, like you said, thank God he did, because he killed every speculation that we had within seconds. It let us know the figure is perfectly fine. There's no issues. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, it was whoever took those pictures didn't do a good job, whatever it was. But you know, it was. I'm glad that he did, because it got rid of a lot of questions and a lot of things just all around. But guys, that's it for tonight. Thank you guys for being here with us. Again, don't forget, if you guys Jables message me, don't forget to message me. Anybody else? I run the raffle out of the group, my group, 1/6 Evolution. So if you guys are on Facebook and you haven't joined, please join. And what else was I going to say? Yeah. So again, 16 spots for the raffle, $20 a spot, winner's choice. And that's it. So I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Thank you guys again, all of you guys, for being here, staying here. The ones who came and left, thank you guys for stopping by. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye, guys.